Oakvale Case File, Jessica Kane. File number 949. Dream Therapy, Session 7.
A dream, so soft and timid, so sweet to the touch, crouching in the field known as mind, waiting for the sun to set and the light to shine. A sight, it would seem, of the perfect desire. Mine own? No, could not be. The past has left that where it should be. I walk among the dark street lights, from end of walk around the corner, with him at my back. Drunk in the twilight night, he whispers, not so harsh or so brittle, but with a soothing breath of winter's kiss. At his words I do shudder, what I desired to hear a year ago. Confusion or frustration, or both perhaps. The envelope of sorrow engulfs the seabird's wings. I do struggle with the I love you on his lips. The curse he spewed, fogging my mind, but so gentle its touch I dared to find. No longer at my back, but upon it, as though injured leg could not bear his own weight. Again he spoke, surely long since drunk of wine. Let us off to my home. With desires passed back again, I surely sighed and dug my feet still. Almost around the walk now, to the corner just a straight right. I engulfed the thought and spoke my own. My place is just there. And cross the round walk we went, straight to the door ere through it be. At that moment fantasy broke. Awake. 5:40, it was nearly dawn now. The vivid dream so real lingered in the air. The curse he spewed, the thoughts that grew, it was all real, not just here. That is the dream of the dreamer's twilight night.
'Tis today the good old day, once so plain and so gray. But have not worry nor sorrow, my lights you're narrow. You are my sun and my night, from dark did unto the light. My happiness ever growing, and I hope yours always showing. My passion is your hype, my sight is yours tonight. Now let things go, and then so grow, and hope the end never comes.
Matthew Belney, File number 781. Old Woman.
The anticipation of his entirely remarkable gift manifesting in an entirely unremarkable person must be more than one could bear. Let us then continue with Matthew's 18th year of existence. For like most tales, the magnificent and glorious occur when a boy has become a man. Though with this day and age that occurs at 18, even though he can't necessarily purchase alcohol or anything. But I digress. In any case, it is at this age, in a warm California winter, that our dear Matthew had his first occurrence of epic living. During an afternoon stroll to his only friend's house, Matthew stumbled over his own shoelace and landed face first in the sumptuously flat bosom of a neighbor lady, graying and old. Though Matthew managed to recover from this embarrassing encounter without falling on his face, the elderly, graying flat woman was not so lucky, for she dropped dead then and there. Mind that it was not the force of the collision to which her death may be attributed. It was in the split second of fleshy contact with her that Matthew's mind, his consciousness, or maybe his soul moved from his body to hers, instantly impressing upon her. It was in this self-same instant his being moved back to his own fleshy prison. It was, perchance, due to her ancient existence, which prevented the recovery of her own mind. Oh yes, let us settle on the simple word mind. However it is wished to be sliced, the pie is now named murder. He had instinctively fled that scene, back the way I came, down the dry suburban sidewalk, lined with dry suburban grass. Panic-stricken, I hid under the covers of my bed. The cartoon bedspread did no good to erase my existence. But still, what 18-year-old boy has cartoon sheets? In any case, I hid there the rest of the day. and well into the night until the office jockey returned home after a cheap bender at the local bar. It was passing in those dark hours, the continual thoughts, understanding and misunderstanding, the self-imploding woman who, due to his exuberant imagination, no longer dropped dead randomly. My imagination. Insistently, her death grew more and more gore-filled, including in one iteration of the event, a Doberman bear hybrid thing, shredding her ephemeral corpse to shreds upon the luscious green grass. To death, the air doesn't speak, but watch upon the life we seek, whispering, wavering, and bellowing about our ears, speaking God's send, giving the devil's words, never once settled down by our feet, always uplifting our eyes as they weep. But to see such a sight as love be true, always speaking lies for death to hear. The winds betray those not of love but of hate, never forgetting those who quake.
Dark Library, The Chronicles of Oakvale was written by Michael Holderness and produced by Out of Pocket Productions. The role of Jessica Kane was played by Cale Martin, the role of Matthew Belney was played by Michael Holderness, and the role of Dr. Amanda Morrison was played by Morgan Ramirez. You can find us all on Twitter at Out of Pocket Prod and Facebook at Out of Pocket Productions. Thank you all for being such amazing listeners this week, and for forgiving us for being a little late due to some great cold medicine. If you would like to help us out, like, share, and subscribe to our podcast. So come back next week to hear more from Dr. Amanda Morrison.